Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to study another algorithm which is longest common subsequence. Let us consider a string S, where S is equals to A, B, B, A, B and B. Now all the possible subsequence of S can be, let's suppose subsequence 1 can be B, B, B and B, or subsequence 2 can be B, B, A, then B, B. Subsequence 3 can be A and A. Now let us check how they are subsequent. So basically the idea behind it that if we have to take a character from left to right such that you cannot move from right to left and you can skip one or more characters in between to obtain a subsequence. So if you can see, we are getting for subsequence 1 this is B, B, B and B. For subsequence 2, this is B, B, A, B, B. For subsequence 3, this is A and A. In all the three subsequences, we are moving from left to right and we are skipping some of the terms in between. Now, if I consider S4 as A, B, B and B, then you can see I'm getting an A, then I'm going to skip to B, and then I'm again getting an A, then I'm getting 2B. But see, this B is not available in this string. So I can say that S4 is not a substring of S. Similarly, if I take one more string as B, A, B, A, then you can see that I have skipped this A and got a B. Then I skipped this B, then got a A. Then I'm getting a B and I've skipped this B and I'm not getting another A. So I can say that this is also not a subsequence of S. The idea behind the longest common subsequence is to find common subsequence when two strings are present. It means you have to find a substring that is common to both the strings. Also, the subsequence should be longest of all the subsequence that we are getting. For example, let's suppose I'm having the string X as A, B, A, B, A, B and Y as B, A, B, A, B. Now I have to find the common longest subsequence from X and Y such that both these conditions should meet. Means the string should be common to both of these strings and it should be long. So if I say my first substring is S1, which is A. So yes, A is available to both the strings. If my second common substring is AB, then we can see that A is over here and A I'm getting over here. Then B is here and this is B over here. So this is also a common substring. I can also say that the common substring 3 is ABA. So AB we have already seen and A is also over here. So ABA is also a common substring between both. For fourth substring ABAB, we have already seen for ABA and see here B is again a substring. B is also present in both the substrings. So yes, this is also a common substring. Again, if I consider a fifth substring as BABAB, then you can see I am having B over here and the B is also present over here. Then I'm having A, then B is also there, A is also there and B is also there. So I can say that yes, this is the substring that is common to both of them, plus this is the longest of all, having the length of 5. So this is what do you mean by longest common substring. To find the longest common subsequence between X and Y, we will be considering this formula, where for the string X, I'm going to consider an I variable, and for the string Y, I'm going to consider a J variable. So if any of the index of I or J becomes 0, then the value of LCS I comma J becomes 0. If the value at any position is same, then the formula that I would be taking is 1 plus LCS of I minus 1 and j minus 1, means I'm going to decrease the index value by 1 and will be adding 1 to the answer. Now if there is no match between ith and the jth value, then we are going to consider the maximum value from LCS of ij minus 1 or LCS of I minus 1 comma j. Let us see this with an example. Here I am having two strings x and y. For the x I have considered the ith variable and for y I have considered the jth variable. I have also created the table, and in that we are going to simultaneously update the values, so that if we have got an answer for any value, we can straight away use that value for our function calls. Now, according to my formula, you can see that if I'm having I as 0 or j as 0, I have to put the value straight away as 0. So I can say that the value I'm going to put over this row is 0, since it is having I is equals to 0. And I'm going to put the values of 0 over here as it is having a j value as 0. Now let us consider this example. Let us start from LCS 5, 5. We have to check that this A is not matching with this B. So I can say that A is not matching with B. So if my A is not matching with B, I have to find the maximum value of LCS I j minus 1. So this becomes LCS I is 5 and j minus 1 is 4. And another is LCS of I minus 1, which is 4, 5. For I equals to 5 and j equals to 4. So over here you can see that this B matches with this B. So when my two elements matches, we can directly say it is equals to 1 plus, and we are going to decrease the value of I and j by 1. So this becomes as this. We have to again check for 4 and 3. So when my I is 4 and my j is 3, then you can say that A is matching with A. Again, the answer that I would be getting is 1 plus LCS of decrementing I by 1 and j by 1. Let us check for 3, 2. So when my I is 3 and my j is 2, my B does not match my A. So I am going to say that I have to take a maximum value where my LCS will be having I equals to 3 and j would be decremented by 1, and LCS would be, and I will be decrementing by 1, whereas the j will remain as 10. Now I have to find the value of LCS 3, 1. For LCS 3, 1, I is having the value b and j is having a value of b. So I can say that this b is equals to b. So this will be equals to 1 plus LCS of, both will be decrementing by 1. So this becomes 2, 0. Now we have to find the value of LCS of 2, 0. Now since j is already 0, we can see that the value of 2, 0, I would be getting the answer as 0 over here. So the value of LCS 3, 1 becomes 0 plus 1, which is equals to 1. We are going to update the value over here as 1. Now we have to find the value of LCS 2, 3. For LCS 2, here at the 2th position B is there, and at the 3 position A is there, and B is not equals to A. So we are going to find the maximum value where my values will be 2, 2 and LCS 1, 3. Again, let us find the value of 2, 2. So this is B and A, they do not match. Again, we are going to find the maximum value where my LCS would be having value of 2, 1 and LCS will be having value of 1, 2. For 2, 1, you can see we are having B equals to B. So I can say this is as 1 plus LCS of 1, 0 Since the value of 1, comma 0 is already 0, I'm going to straight away put 0 over here, and the value of 2, comma bin becomes 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So I'm going to update the value over here as 1. We have to find the value of LCS 1, comma 2. So this will be A and A, they both match. So I can say this becomes 1 plus LCS of 0, comma 1 over here. So the value of 1, comma 2 becomes 1. The value of LCS 2, comma 2 is maximum of 1, comma 1, which is again 1. I can say that the value of 2, comma 2 is 1. Similarly, I have to find the value of LCS of 1, comma 3. Over here you can see that A matches with A, so this becomes 1 plus LCS of 0, comma 2. The value of 0, comma 2 is 0 over here. I'm going to put a value of 0 over here. So the value of 1, comma 3 becomes 1 plus 0, which is 1. Now to find the value of 2, comma 3, it will be a maximum value from 1 and 1. So the value of 2, comma 3 will become as 1. Now to find the value of 3, comma 2, it has to be maximum from 1 and 1. So the value will be equals to 1. So 3, comma 2 becomes 1. And the value of 4, comma 3 becomes 1 plus 1, that is 2. The value of 5, comma 4 becomes 1 plus 2, which is equals to 3. Now we are going to find the values of LCS 4, comma 5. To find the value of LCS 4, comma 5, we are going to that A matches with A. So this becomes 1 plus LCS of, we are going to decrement I by 1 and J by 1. Then we are going to compare 3 and 4. It again matches. So I can say this as 1 plus LCS of 2, comma 3. Now you can see that I already have a value of 2, comma 3 over here as 1. I'm going to put it directly over here. So the value of LCS 3, comma 4 becomes 2. The value of 4, comma 5 becomes 3. Now I have to check a maximum of 3 and 3 for LCS 5, comma 5. So this will become as 3. So with this we can say that the maximum length of the subsequence will be 3. This is how you are going to solve this problem using recursion. You can fill other entries if you wish by solving them individually.